Hey, welcome to Graphic Policy Television, GPTV. I'm Brett. In my hands is Batman, The Court of Owls by Scott Snyder and Greg Capullo. Ink by Jonathan Glapion. Let's see here. There's also James Tynion IV as a co-writer for a bit. Rafael Albuquerque is art. Colors by FCO Plascencia, Nathan Fairbairn, Dave McCaig, and lettering by Richard Starkings, Jimmy Bentacourt, Pat Brosseau, and Dezi Sienty. Alright, so why do I want to review this? This has been out for quite a while. Well, DC is putting out these digest forms of comics. This collects 11 issues, the entire story of Court of Owls, for a whole $9.99. It is cheap. You're getting issues for less than $1 in a smaller format. Let's show off the size compared to a normal comic. You can see, as I said, it's a digest. It is very small. My big thing was not the story. Court of Owls is a fantastic story. I mean, it's entertaining, it's fun, amazing art, introduced one of the best new things that come into the Batman mythos in quite some time. Court of Owls to this day, I think, echoes and how much it's used, like how solid of an introduction it is how much it's used. But for me, the big thing on this was, how is it to read? And I'll say that, like, it took a little bit for my eyes to adjust to the lettering. That's my big concern. But once I kind of got adjusted to it, no problem at all. I really didn't have any issues reading this when it comes to lettering. So me, with my busted eyes, is still able to read this without much issues at all. There's maybe some small points here and there, but for the most part, not a problem. I've actually had a lot of issues with comics this size. So the fact that I had none of this actually makes me really, really happy. And I know for many people, that was a massive concern with this coming out. But overall, I actually have to say that, to me, this is a brilliant thing for DC to do. I think the format is absolutely fantastic. It is, hopefully, will open up comics to a whole new audience. And the price point is fantastic. I mean, $9.99 for one of these, I think, is top-notch. Already talking to retailers about this, and they're getting, well, we'll call the semi-casual reader as far as this, the people who maybe wanted to read some of these stories. There's two out, there's this and Watchmen, but have never done it before. Those are maybe traveling and want to bring a graphic novel with them, but don't want to bring a full graphic novel with them. $9.99, this is what we'll call airport reading, and it should be a fantastic gateway into comic books as a whole. I mean, $9.99 is, like, not a big deal at all, so especially 11 issues, it's a hell of a deal. And what I expect is DC was going to be very, very smart with this. They've been very clearly thought through what the first wave is. I think there's like 30-something books already mentioned. And I have a feeling sales are going to determine what comes next. So, now that we got Court of Owls, if this does really well, maybe we'll see the next few issues or the next 10 issues all collected after that. And in that way, I think it's going to be really fascinating. It's not going to be the digest, it's the format. It's going to be how what DC puts out and how that's going to build and hopefully get people to come back and read more and more and more and more. So yeah, I mean, this is to me a fantastic addition to graphic novel line. I expect this to do super well in things like airports and train stations and newsstands if that's where it's stocked. So yeah, I'm like so far talking to retailers, they seem to be very, very happy with this, and they're making up for the lower price point with volume. So I think DC has a hit on their hands with this, and hopefully it will go really well for them, because I think it's just super smart, great thing, and hopefully we see other publishers make the move as well. So you should go check this out. If you've never read Court of Owls, absolutely do it. I think it's got one of the best new villains to Batman's mythos in a really long time. It actually feels like villains that can challenge Batman. The art is amazing. The story is fantastic. It's just everything about this is like on fire. This was one of the best Batman runs in quite a long time. There is some extras in this, which I think is pretty cool. We do get some covers in the back to show off from the single issues, which is, I think, great. And I think, again, that'll be also something that's going to be fascinating to see as these are released. What do we get as far as extras? So check it out, $9.99. There's, like, no excuse not to get these. So, until next time, if you are if you want to get your own, go hit up your local comic shop. We got a link beneath this video. Put your zip code of Tell shops near you. No shop, no problem. We have some links where you can purchase your own. There'll be affiliate links, so you do get a small percentage. By doing that, you help support our site. So, thank you. And speaking of support, just watch our videos, support us as always, so thank you for that. If you're into graphic novels, if you're into comics, check us out every single day at graphicpolicy.com. We're on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Tumblr, Instagram, TikTok, Mastodon, Threads, Blue Sky, all at Graphic Policy, keeping it nice and consistent. Until next time, keep reading those comics and keep it geeky. Hey, thanks for watching the previous video from Graphic Policy Television. Just by watching, you help support our site. Thank you so much. Now, if you're watching these videos, you probably care about geeky things like movies, television, comic books, toys, games, video games, you name it. You can go and subscribe right now to our YouTube channel to stay in touch and catch all the new videos, or check out our website at graphicpolicy.com. There's a nice link on this end of the video. But as always, thank you for watching. Keep on rocking and keep it geeky.